Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Dialogue sessions between the Sultanate and Russia discuss the joint cooperation which strengthens peace and security pillars in the world. A workshop in Salalah discusses challenges facing the GCC's social work and the role of civil projects and initiatives in supporting and improving the social sector. The 9th Gulf Conference for Human Cadres Development discusses strengthening competitiveness and uplifting productivity in the institutions. And to meet the economic and social requirements, the first phase of the Workers' City is opened in a Rosail Industrial Estate. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Dr. Igor Dodon of Moldova on the occasion of his country's independence anniversary. And His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from His Majesty King Felipe of Belgium in reply to a cable of greetings sent by His Majesty the Sultan on his country's National Day. His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, met with His Excellency Mikhail Bogdanov, Russian President's envoy to the Middle East and North Africa and Deputy Prime Minister. During the meeting, they exchanged points of view on a number of issues of common concern. The two sides stressed on supporting all efforts which will enhance the pillars of peace and stability in the world. In Salalah, in the Governorate of Dhofar, a political consultation session was held between the Sultanate and Russia. It discussed various cooperation aspects between the two friendly countries and means of strengthening them, especially in the economic and cultural fields, which services interests of the two nations. They also exchanged viewpoints on a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern. The Omani side was chaired by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Russian side by His Excellency Mikhail Bogdanov, Russian President's envoy to the Middle East and North Africa and Deputy Prime Minister. With the participation of experts in social work from inside and outside the Sultanate, the activities of the training workshop on innovation and creativity in social work at Gulf Cooperation Council countries kicked off in Salalah. Amid the goals of the workshop is to design programs and social development projects in order to confront social phenomena. The workshop is organized by the Executive Office of the GCC Council of Ministers for Social Affairs. The workshop was held as per recommendations of the Social Affairs Ministers in Gulf Cooperation Council countries to come up with novel ideas in order to improve the social work. The workshop reviewed challenges facing Gulf social work and the role of civil projects and initiatives in supporting and developing social sector. The event included training and dialogue sessions on means, skills and theories of innovation and creativity, along with mechanisms of benefiting from persons with innovative and creative ideas. The main goal of this is to establish laboratories that promote an innovation and creativity culture. The inauguration ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Sayyid Mohammed bin Sultan Al Busaidi, Minister of State, Governor of Dhofar. The 9th Gulf Conference for Human Cadres Development started today in Salalah under the title Institutional Innovation and Technology Employment to Enhance Productivity. The conference, which is organized by the Ministry of Civil Service in cooperation with Asail Conference Company in Salalah, targets directors general, supervisors, directors, human resources officials, and employees in various working areas from public and private sectors. The conference aims to highlight professional ways to identify and analyze reasons of low functionality and productivity in public and private sectors. The opening ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. To meet the economic and social requirements and provide adequate housing for workers in the private sector, the first phase of the Workers' City was opened in a Rosail industrial estate, providing 1,700 housing units out of 3,000 units. The full project, which will cost around 19 million Omani Riyals, can accommodate around 25,000 workers. His Excellency Sheikh Saif bin Mohammed al-Shabibi, Minister of Housing, presided over the opening ceremony. Still to come in our news bulletin. A Bulgarian artist's hobby is to paint birds and animals adapted from local folklore on specially treated feathers. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Sultanate, represented by the Public Authority for Civil Aviation, hosted in Salalah a joint search and rescue workshop among offices of International Civil Aviation Organization for the regions of Africa, Asia, the Indian Ocean and the Middle East. More than 20 countries with 100 experts and specialists in various civil aviation, military, maritime and air navigation participate in the four-day workshop. The workshop aims to provide an overview of the latest developments related to search and rescue. A drill will be conducted to familiarize participants about operational and practical aspects for search and rescue in the Sultanate. In cooperation with the Royal Hospital, the Ministry of Health organized the National Training Course of Ultrasound for Pregnants. The course, which witnessed the participation of 27 female doctors from various health institutions in the Sultanate, aimed to train the physician to the method of using the ultrasound, as well as get acquainted with the latest technologies and treatment ways through using the simulation device for ultrasound. A workshop in integrated progress of early childhood in cooperation with UNICEF in the Sultanate started in Muscat at the Child Care Center in Al Khouat under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Badr al-Ma'wali, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Social Development. The two-day workshop aims to enhance the concept of care and education management in early childhood stage and to develop national curriculum and evaluate care and education in the stage, and to train specialists and teachers in the field of care in this specific stage. It also aims to establish centers for childhood care and education to enhance parents' participation, to be connected with a number of local services such as schools, mosques and home support. It also meant to set up standards to these services linked to care and education in this stage, as well as improving the quality and type of services. Sultan Qaboos University SQU received students of the 34th batch for the academic year in 2019-2020 that came during the introductory work week, which highlighted programs and services rendered by the university to students. 3,070 male and female students joined 9 colleges in 65 study programs and specializations at Sultan Qaboos University this year. The introductory work week was started by a speech delivered by His Excellency the Vice Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University. Students expressed their happiness to join the university after years of hard work and dedication in studies. SQU also organized a detailed program which highlighted details of academic life and its requirements. Galia Stoyanova is a Bulgarian artist who paints birds and animals from local folklore on collected feathers. Has developed this hobby into an artistic designs which eventually attracted attention from other countries to her own works. Here is a report.
Рамка с сушуара.
Delicate feathers are the unusual canvas for a Bulgarian artist in Veliko Tarnovo, who paints animals and characters from local folklore. Sitting at her dining room table in the small Bulgarian city, artist Galia Stoyanova has laid out her paints and paint brushes and vases of feathers ready to paint intricate images.
Художник, който се занимава с този вид дейност.
I just collect the feathers and decide which one could be used or which one need repair. Some of them are from Turkey.
Да пробвам и аз как се получават нещата.
Stoyanova was inspired to use feathers as a canvas after discovering the works of English artist Ian Devi on the internet. She says she then researched how it was done and began creating her own feather paintings. Stoyanova says her friends help her collect feathers, which then must be treated before they can be used for art. She treats the feathers with a primer to help the paint stay on the feather surface, and then uses thin-tip brushes and watercolor or acrylic paints to create her designs.
The satisfaction comes from fighting challenges and getting good results. I'm pleased I'm getting satisfactory, even good results in my work.
Initially, she gave the painted feathers away as gifts to her friends. But in time, her creations attracted wider attention, and some are now owned by people in other countries. Stoyanova says she gets satisfaction from fighting the challenges involved in creating her artworks and producing good results.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates, with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the coasts of the Arabian Sea. Cloudy skies with chances of intermittent drizzle are expected over the governorate of Dhofar. Winds will be southeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Dialogue sessions between the Sultanate and Russia discuss the joint cooperation which strengthens peace and security pillars in the world. A workshop in Salalah discusses challenges facing the GCC social work and the role of civil projects and initiatives in supporting and improving the social sector. The 9th Gulf Conference for Human Cadres Development discusses strengthening competitiveness and uplifting productivity in institutions. And to meet the economic and social requirements, the first phase of the Workers' City is opened in our for sale industrial estate. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.